I did not think that this would be my first video that I made in months. I have kind of suppressed this moment for a little bit. I'm just in disbelief, I guess, or in shock, or I don't even know. Like, just so much has happened over the past couple of months that I didn't think anything else could possibly happen. And obviously I know how this happens. I know what it takes. Like, I know, and I'm not ready for those comments. I almost contemplated not filming this, but I know that, you know, later down the road when all of it passes, I'm gonna want to look back if this turns out to be positive, which I'm 99% sure it's going to. I am currently, I believe, 12 or 13 days late, and I am still breastfeeding, so my period kind of fluctuates. Sometimes it's, you know, 4 or 5 days late, and so I've told myself, like, oh, it'll just come tomorrow. It's fine. This is normal. It'll come tomorrow. I'm not pregnant. This isn't happening. Like, it'll come. It's gonna show. Well, here we are, you know, 2 weeks of my period being late. I have a bunch of symptoms. Like, I feel nauseous in the mornings, or I have to constantly eat to keep the nauseous feeling away. I'm constantly having to pee, like, all the time. My boobs are getting a little bit sore. I don't know, I just have a lot of symptoms, and I've been dreading this moment, and just even thinking about it makes me want to just cry. I have talked to Kenny about it. I've brought it up to him that it could be a possibility, and I've literally done nothing but sit and cry in his arms because I know how hard we are working at our relationship. I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize that or to jeopardize his mental health, and it's like, I'm so scared, and I shouldn't care what other people are gonna think, but it's like, I'm so scared that people are gonna think that this is just like a band-aid baby. And I don't want that. I wanted this. We've always wanted a third baby, but later down the road when things were much better and we were both mentally ready and in a better headspace in our own home for that matter, and I just can't fathom doing something to jeopardize Kenny's mental health. Like, he has been doing a little bit better and we were getting on track with things, and this was kind of like the last thing that we needed. And that sounds really bad, but that is just the honest truth. You know, a lot of people, when they make these videos, they're so happy and they've been trying for so long, or maybe it, you know, it happened on the first try, and, you know, they're so happy, they're crying for all the right reasons, and I just don't want to face the reality of seeing those 2 pink lines. I'm scared to tell family, I'm scared to tell literally anybody, and this just isn't the feeling that I wanted when we had another baby. We wanted a third baby, but I wanted it to be when we were ready and for us to have the right experience. Not that we didn't with Bennett, like, you know, things were good between us, but, you know, he missed out a lot on Bennett. And, you know, during the delivery and everything, like, it was so scary because of COVID, and he almost wasn't able to make it for that, and just, we missed out on a lot together as a couple. And so I was like, well, the next time we have a baby, like, I want it for things to go right, and for us to be able to enjoy and be in, like, pure bliss of the moment. And not that we wouldn't love this baby any less, but I just know that right now is not the time, and maybe, you know, this is whatever higher power, this is the plan, this is what was supposed to happen. I don't know, but I am terrified. And so for the past 2 weeks I have done nothing but try to suppress taking this test, if that is even correct English. I am not mentally prepared to see those 2 pink lines, and I know it's gonna make it very real when I do see them. I will be so shocked if this comes out negative, because I've had all the symptoms, my period's almost 2 weeks late. There's really nothing else. Like, I would have to be pregnant. I was gonna go into the bathroom, but it's too close to Kenny's sister's room, and I just don't want her to hear any of this because I am terrified to tell family. especially the people living in this house. Like I'm like already super, like I can feel the shakes. I'm terrified. But I have my test here, and we're just gonna casually do this. I'm not ready for this. I think you're supposed to hold it for like 5 or 6 seconds. I don't know. 1, 2. I can already see it kind of moving across. I'm gonna cover that up. If you're really in tune with your body, like you would think I would have like come to terms that like, okay, like I could be pregnant, I am pregnant or whatever. But it's like this just makes it really real, and I'm not ready for that. And I'm probably gonna disable comments just because I don't want the unnecessary comments. Oh, I can't. I know it's gonna be positive, and I can't. There it is. I don't even know if it's gonna focus for you guys to see. It might be too bright. Well, the camera died. I'm assuming the very dark line is saying that I'm pregnant. You can definitely see the lines there. I'm gonna take the other one. I'm sure it's obviously gonna say the same thing, but I have it, so why not? I thought I would be hysterically crying, to be honest, but I'm still just in such disbelief. Like, we're focusing on so many other things, and I'm working on my own mental health because of things that have happened for the past month. I just, watch how fast this comes up. Watch. Look at that. Why is there like hardly any second line on the other one though? Like there's 2 lines, but like it's very faint. What the heck? It's like blazing on the pregnant side, but is that just the control line? That's so confusing. I never ended this pregnancy test video. I thought I was gonna add on of telling Kenny, but that was just a very personal and emotional moment that the camera did not need to be on, so I did tell him, you know, without the camera there. I am gonna leave the comments on for as long as I can. This was me having a very vulnerable moment with you guys. I've had several of those, and so I just ask that you please be nice in the comments. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in our next video.